Hold on, everybody. I'm a little bit emotional because I'm looking at this little girl. I want to say this little girl reminds me of another little girl. They look alike. And when I look at her pictures and when I see her smiling, even through her suffering, things like brain surgery that a lot of us have not experienced, and she can still smile. It makes me think about this other little girl I know who similar stories where it comes to neglect and just not getting love from her mom. I don't know why. This little girl always say, "I love you." She'll say it 10 times. She'll be sweet. And it reminds me of Maleah. Maleah is an example for children who are not loved and protected by their parents. It's like she was chosen in all this to shine a light on the parents, the kids, CPS, the judge, the law enforcement, about the children that are forgotten and neglected. You know, I know you suffered, Maleah, in this life. I can't imagine being beat up and lied about. She hit her head. Every time her mom and them say something happened to her, it's her head. It's always her head. I can't imagine suffering that much. But I do know what it's like to be in a home where you were torn because your mom is being abused. That she goes to church. She loves the Lord. She does everything right that she can do. Pay her tithes, offering, be nice to people, show people love. But get abused by the person that should love her. And my siblings and us, we suffer. Watching it, loving one parent, loving the other parent. So now it like made me into a person that I'm scared to be too nice. Cause I don't know if it's the fear that somebody might hurt my mom and cross her wrong or hurt me, and I got a shield around me. So sometimes I do come across as mean, but I don't mean it. I don't mean it. But one thing's for sure and two things for certain. Maleah Davis is in a land filled with milk and honey. When she got to this place, the gates are pearly white. The ground she walks on is gold. The love, the greatest love is raising her. She is happier than we are right now. She is at peace. A child, they'll forgive the parent that hurt them because they don't know. They just love. It's hurting me. People keep saying, well, Brittany has not been proven, so you're wrong. But Brittany never reacted like a mom who loved her child when she was missing. She struggled to answer questions. When she was asked, why do you think the world is reacting like this to your daughter out of all the children in the world, Brittany took about 15 to 20 seconds only to say, to be honest, I'm not sure. When she referred to her as Maleah. She didn't cry. She didn't show any remorse. People have a problem with that based on what happened before this. Before Maleah died from this world. By Maleah having to have brain surgery at 3 because she fell and hit her head. That is a red flag. And real people that got a heart Real parents. Now listen, y'all don't know this about me, but I'm not a parent. Partly I'm scared. This world we live in is cold and cruel. I'm scared to parent because I don't want nothing to happen to the child. You know, I don't want to worry. I'm sheltering, I'm overprotective, I'm overburdened, controlling over anybody I love because of what I've been through. And because of the love of God. So, when I look at her, I just see somebody pure and innocent. And although that casket was beautiful in appearance, I don't want her to be in that casket. But I do want her to be at peace. And I'm glad she's with the Lord. What could she have done to harm anybody? What could she have done? She's pretty. She's beautiful. She's a child. A little girl. People, yeah, we are coming down on the parents, okay? Because like Iggy Mel said, Maleah is the one that's dead, not them. They ain't dead. They the parents. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm very emotional. They the parents, right? You're supposed to protect your child. You're supposed to love your child. You're supposed to raise your child. Keep them safe. No way you can't show up to the visual. You can't show up to Maleah's day balloon release. I don't care how many threats you get. If you really loved the baby, you would have been there. You would have been there. So in closing, I want to say you are in peace, honey. I don't even have to tell you to rest in peace. You had the most highest of all joy, peace, and love. And it's sad. As I said, what I think is, this is what I think a lot of times when you have somebody, you have a child especially, because they're most vulnerable and they can't fight back. When they super, super nice, super, super sweet, spirit is like God. And you have someone that is older that may have used to be like them, but they got corrupted, polluted by sin, by having sex, all that pollutes your spirit, tying your soul to other people by sex and by just even things that wasn't sin, just things that happened that disrupted your happiness. A lot of times you start getting aggressive and like you have a defense part about you, or you become mean, or you start hating and resenting a nice, sweet, genuine, pure soul. So that person, that child, that man, that whatever, boy or girl, they irritate you. You start being irritated. And if you're not careful and clean your spirit up, you will begin hate. Hate can grow from resent, envy, jealousy, hate, all that lives in the same frequency. So, Darion ain't right. I don't care who he told. You ain't your child. You dumped her on the side of a road. Brittany, you left her with this guy. You left her, your daughter. After all she been through. She been through more than you. She been through surgery on her brain. Do you know how that is? I don't. But I know how it is to be a child that's confused. A child that loves and that want to see my parents happy. No matter what. Want them to be at peace because you just love them. And when you're scared, you run to them. They make you feel whole. So, there is no justification for Brittany in my book. There is no justification for Craig in my book. Although I'm not coming at Craig harder because she wasn't living with Craig. I still come at Craig because you had a responsibility too. You don't just leave because another man tell you that she got a flu. You left. So I just want to say God bless her. She is at peace. She is at rest. And again, y'all, I know this was emotional, but I'm all right. I don't mind showing y'all my tears. So make sure you guys check out Injustice Investigations. Monday, he is going live, and he's going to be passionately talking about Maleah Davis. I call him Big Brother. I adopted him. Hit up Spitting Fire, Phases the Next Level, and Dr. Rice. Because we all need to share love, okay? Peace, and I love you guys.